My headphones weren't on. How's it going, chat? Hey, Plebiscite, hey, Vernash, hey, Echo Sniper, on sites in Hollow. Goodbye, next 52 months. Hey, Alice, hey, Horde of Anger Bees. Sabrin, hello, hey, Isog. Miss Anomalocaris. Thanks for 23 months. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Connexai, hey, Hump, hey, Pirates, hey, North Rex, hey, Archigosai. I think we should wait a sec before we read patch notes. We do like a spire or something? Spiredal Daily Spire 2 Guessing Game. God, there are always so many ads on these pages. Do you like need to do that? Can I just make one and not put ads on it? Like, it's not like it's hard to make one of these, and I could make it so that you don't have to look at a fucking ton of ads whenever you play it. Alright, I think I have trimmed the page to not have so many ads on it. Good, so hello, links to 15 months. Unknown celebrity, managing wizard. Esther, hello, hey, Hat Boy. Hey, Draco Bob, he must have banned. Classic. God, I just can't use this page. What the fuck are the ads? Alright, I have to make a spiral for the community, apparently, that doesn't have fucking 7,000 ads on it. Fucking lord. Sequoia Nagati Knight. Hey, Malady, hey, easy to read. Shamanut. Wax Papers, hello, thanks for the 69 months. Karad Banar. Ooh, it's tricky? Wait, is tricky? I don't remember if tricky is easier or harder than hard. It might be easier than hard. Blue Milker, hello, hey Radar. Saka Shinku, hello. Exactly 2 innocents in row 5, our neighboring Uma. Picto, thanks for the 68 months. Uma's here, there are 2 innocents neighboring Uma in row 5. That'd be these 2. Oh. There's an odd number of innocents above Kita. There are 3 here, so either 1 or 3. Only one of the 3 criminals neighboring Bonnie is a cook. So we know there's 1 criminal in here. If there's an odd number of innocents above Kita, and there can no longer be 3, there has to be 1. And we know that 1 of these is an innocent as well. So we know you have to be a criminal, right? 1 innocent, 1 criminal, 2 criminals, 1 innocent. That's odd number of innocents. You're a criminal. Only 1 of the 3 cooks is innocent. Alright, we know there's an innocent cook in here, so you have to be a criminal. Right? Yes. There's an odd number of innocents above Vince. There's 1 innocent here, and there's enough space to get to 3, so there has to only be 1, so you're a criminal. Column B is the only column with exactly 1 innocent. Anyway, we don't know anything about column B yet, but we know that there's 1 innocent here. And we're not allowed exactly 1 innocent in column A, so you have to be an innocent to make it so there are 2 innocents. Noah is one of Ike's 5 criminal neighbors. Alright, so you're a criminal, that's easy. 1, 2, 3, so there are going to be 2 criminals in here. I don't think I know that much about that yet. This is Clues by Sam. Only 1 of the 7 criminals on the edges is in column B. Okay, that's a lot of information. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 so far. And we know there's one between these two cells. Let's tag these a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in these 3 cells, there are going to be 2 criminals. Let's make that red instead of green. And make this green. Okay. So we know a lot about the edges now. But another thing that we know is column B has exactly 1 innocent, and there's only 1 criminal on the edges in column B, which means there has to be an innocent here, and there's only 1 innocent total, so these 2 are both criminals. Alright. Olga has exactly 4 innocent neighbors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what that means yet. There are more innocents in column C than D. Can we combine those? Maybe? There are at least 2 innocents here, so there must be at least 3 innocents here. There could be something there. Noah's one of Ike's 5 criminal neighbors. Do we know more about that yet? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, there is stuff there, right? We know that there are 5 criminals. 1, 2, 3. We know there are only 2 criminals in here. Max. 2 criminals in here, max. But also there have to be 2 criminals in here. So say you're innocent. Then we could have criminal, criminal. There are more innocents in column C than D. But if we had criminal, criminal, then there'd have to be an innocent here, at which point there are 3 in column D, and we wouldn't have that working anymore. Alright, so we would have to have, if you're innocent, then we're gonna, is there a way to like, we can say we're considering a world where Bonnie's innocent. Thanks for the 68 months. Focus back. 1, 2, 3. So you're innocent, we're just saying. I believe if you're innocent, then you also have to be innocent, because if you were criminal, then we'd have a criminal there, only 1 criminal here, so we'd need to have 4 innocents total here, but we'd have to have 1 more criminal there to get to 2 criminals in here. So you are also innocent in this world, which means that these 2 have to now be criminals in order to get to 5 around Ike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At which point we can only get to 3 innocents in here. And 2 innocents there. So you'd be innocent. You would both be criminals. Frustratingly, I think that actually works. I was hoping that didn't work. That was kind of like my big idea. That didn't work. Huh. Shit. Alright, what other ideas do I have? Wow. I don't think this has any value looking at it anymore. I think we can get rid of that clue. Everywhere else has to have more than 1 innocent at this point, just based on what's happening with other clues. 1 of the 7 criminals on the edges? Oh, is it because of this? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that also souls with 7 criminals on the edges. Shit. Maybe it's that these 2 both have to be criminals. Let's try that out. How do I get rid of this tag? I don't actually know. Oh, you just click on it. Oh, that was easy. Usually I don't use the bottom corner tags, but I wanted to try to use them for you. Hey, Koala. Hey, Galen. Just letting people come in before we look at the patch notes right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's gonna be so obvious when you see it. That's the frustrating thing about these sorts of puzzles. Like, once you actually see it, you're like, oh, that was easy. I can get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. So it's just these. Olga has exactly 4 innocent neighbors. We can only have 1 criminal in all of here. Oh, see, it's that easy, right? 1. So there's 3 innocents here. There has to be 1 innocent here, but we know that there have to be 2 criminals among these 3. So if there's 1 innocent here, then you have to be a criminal. God, fuck, Donald. You gotta give me a clue. Alright, shit. So now we know that there's only 1 criminal in here. We know 1, 2, 3, 4. We know there's 1 criminal in here. If there's 1 criminal in here, then there can't be a criminal here, right? Because column C has to have more innocents than column D. So there are 2 criminals here, and that would already give you 2 criminals here as well. There have to be... Wait, if there are 2 criminals here, and column C is more innocents, then these all just have to be innocent, I think. The puzzle's kind of solved now. I'll just do like 1 more check on that. But yeah, I think we can just tag all of these innocent. There are more innocent clerks than innocent cooks. So there's 1 innocent cook. Where are all my clerks? One innocent clerk. How do I see the rest of the clerks? I think there are only 2 total. More clerks? If there are only 2 total, then they both just have to be innocent. There are more innocent clerks than innocent cooks. So you're innocent, you're a criminal. There are actually 2 innocents in row 2. That makes you a criminal, you an innocent. And you have to have 5 criminal neighbors. Alright. Not my fastest. Got there. Definitely not my fastest. Rakatosk thanks for the 46 months. Appreciate it. BKV thanks for the 57 months. Sharply on. It's called Clues by Sam. Like a daily game. I think if you sign up, they let you play all the puzzles of the week though these days. When I started playing it, it was like exclusively a daily game. Alright. Where do we see the patch notes? Here we go. 104. Hey Slayers, we're back to updating the beta branch this week. Here's an overview of our goals with this patch on Ascensions. When it comes to general balance, the base difficulty is quite hard right now. We're continuously adjusting this baseline difficulty to make it more accessible for a wide range of players, while also continuing to deliver a challenging game at the highest Ascensions. When we did the first game, completing runs in Slay the Spire 2 at the highest difficulty should feel like a monumental achievement for a fraction of players devoted to understanding the ins and outs of the game's mechanics. Upon beating your first run, we added a message to communicate this intention for the Ascension system. Snaps. On Doormaker, we're currently monitoring the Doormaker and looking at a combination in-game feedback, social media posts, and metrics. We want to give players time to adjust a bit, otherwise we'll be balancing around knee-jerk reactions. Currently, from looking at millions of runs, Doormaker's overall difficulty and win rate is in a good place, slightly weaker than the other Act 3 bosses, both in kill rate and damage dealt. Yes. However, we do want to ensure that its mechanics aren't too abrasive against certain playstyles. I am so mad at the people who have been complaining about Doormaker on behalf of the devs of this game. I do not want to like place my own emotional state on the devs and assume that they feel similar to me. But I just had like a release of like tension in my chest or something reading that. Anyway. Miscellaneous. In other news, we've got a few card reworks, new badges, and a balance pass. Notably, a Niao's Fury buff is here. One oft-requested feature we've added is an error message when in-game feedback is not received, for instance if a player is offline. So that should make it clearer when your feedback was actually able to be properly submitted. Also got a ton of fixes for various crashes and bugs, as well as cool new art for some cards, and a certain ancient. Awesome. Alright. City and Lightning, doing well. General, add 3 more badges. Damage Leader, multiplayer, combo, played 20 cards in single turn. Cool. We reworked Conflagration. That's the AoE card. Actually just made an Ironclad tier list and put that in a C or D tier. So, okay, it's different now. Attack costs 1, it's a rare. It deals 2 damage up to all enemies, 4, upgrading to 5 times. Okay, I think it's a better card. Is that not exactly the same card as the one you get from the event? Like, I forget what it's called, but there's like an event in Act 2 where you get either Stomp or a different card, and I'm pretty sure it costs 1 and deals 2 damage to all enemies 4 times. Chat remembers what it's called. That one's 3 times 4? Okay. Seems like a very similar card. Anyway, I guess that's fine. Drama Battle is now a skill which costs 1 and is uncommon. It draws 2 cards, and when it's exhausted, it gains 2, upgrading to 3 energy. I don't... It's like fine. Like I understand it, I guess. Oh, are you going to work? Hello? Drum of Battle. Drum of Battle had a 6.7% pick rate for me. I don't know if this sort will work. I don't remember trying to sort on pick percent before. You gonna work? Maybe not. Old Drama Battle synergizes with new Drama Battle. So true. Oh, it did work. Definitely not commonly picked by me, but I picked it sometimes. It's such a unique effect is the thing. I don't love losing such a unique effect. I also think it's kind of a nice effect. I don't know. It's fine. Rework attempts to put it into a more interesting spot and add some synergy to exhaust decks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's more interesting. It'll get taken more often because it's, like, broken, basically. But, like, it's just really good with Burning Pact, and, like, every deck that exhausts cards now wants to take this, and it has no downside, and, like, I don't know. I thought having a power which drew you some cards for 0 but had an interesting downside to play around was cool. Yeah. Really good with Corruption. Oh, incredible with Corruption, yeah. Rework attempts to put it into a more interesting spot and some synergy to exhaust decks. Sure. Conflagration had low pick rates and middling win rates for a rare, while also feeling more like an effect that belonged to the silent, caring about number of card plays. It has been reworked into a simple AoE card that can act as a strength payout. Members will likely need tuning to get it into a desired spot, but this should feel like a more appropriate part of the Ironclad's kit. That seems fine to me. Yeah, I guess, like, there are decks which are kind of into exhausting the top card of your draw pile every turn, right? Like, if you have, like, a Feel No Pain and stuff like that, if you've got Ashen Strikes that you want to buff up, Drum of Battle is definitely a card that can end up wanting to be in your deck. And that can happen as early as Act 1. And it's kind of cool to have an uncommon that has a very unique effect like that can see play, even if it's not super common that it sees play. Well, that's fine. Not the end of the world. One of the things I didn't love about Slay the Spire 1 as the game evolved was that every card just kind of became good, and you stopped having cards that were like, oh my god, this card's like really janky almost always, but sometimes you transform into it and then you get to try to play a run where you try to make it work. So. Prone thinks of 2 months. If you exhaust it, it only gives energy, not draw, yeah. Unless you like play it with corruption, in which case it draws and exhausts. Old Fire Breathing was rough. Yeah, but at the same time, I like had a run where I managed to make Old Fire Breathing into a decent card. Because I transformed into it, right? Like, it's kind of cool. Old parry whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain block, new parry. Sovereign Blade gains block. So, it's affected by Dexterity and Frail. I assume that means that if you get the power which plays Sovereign Blade twice when you play it, it gains twice as much block, right? That seems like a big effect, which I don't think has been mentioned yet. Relics and powers now being able to interact with the block should open up new fun interactions. There it is, yeah. As all this change, its numbers may need further tweaking in the future, but we will start with it as is. Sounds good. They reworked the axe spots combat to just have a single more challenging axe spot. Good idea. You click the top right up here to find them. You have to be on the beta branch though. This is the beta branch patch notes. So you go into properties. I don't remember where you go on properties, but you go into properties and then branches? Game versions and betas on Steam, and then select the public beta. Not too hard to do. I do think if they had made it so the next axe spot spawned like close to instantly, like probably people wouldn't have had much of an issue with the fight. Like if the axe spots didn't like pause the resolution of your card while one of them dropped in and the animation took like 3 seconds, like the fight isn't that bad. You're 95% sure that Sword Sage plus parry does not gain block twice. Okay. Fair enough. Terminal run modifier can no longer bring a pair below 1 HP. I don't actually know what that is. That's a daily mod thing, I guess. Silent changed Nightmare card. If you play it and select a card with an affliction on it, then affliction is now removed from the copies added to your hand following turn. Okay, this seems mostly like it interacts with the Queen fight, where you can now Nightmare a bound card and the card won't be triple bound. Buffed the Untouchable card. Isn't that the one where you discard it and it gives you block and you can never die? Why did that need a buff? I wouldn't have buffed that one, but okay, sure. They're probably just seeing that its numbers aren't that good. I don't know. Yeah, +1 block on the upgrade also just isn't that big a deal. Like maybe it's just a matter of the upgrade seems worse than other upgrades, so bring it in line. Change the Tyranny card. It now triggers before the Bombardment card. That means that if, for example, Tyranny exhausts Bombardment, Bombardment will be played immediately after. Okay. Nerfed Reflect by 1 block. Fine. Buff Meow's Booming Conch Relic. In addition to drawing extra cards, now gains 1 energy at the start of league combos. That is a lot stronger. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a lot stronger. I think that's pretty pickable now. Like, I'm suddenly into the idea of taking it. Buff Meow's Fury card, instead of selecting randomly, now allows you to choose which 2 cards will be put into your hand from your discard pile. Oh, that is way stronger. Okay. Okay, cool. Buffed Tezcatara's Nutritious Soup Relic. That's the one that makes strikes eternal and cost 0, I think. Yeah. In addition to making your strikes cost 0 and giving them eternal, now makes all your strikes deal 3 additional damage. I don't think that was the problem. but okay, sure. Brain Fist, thanks for the 57 months. I mean, every now and then you'll take that one because, like, the other ones are very bad and you have an all for one or something like that, right? But, yeah. Cool. Nerfed Ruby Raider Assassin damage. Alright. Bite got a bit easier, sure. Ooh, interesting. Scrolls of Biting are easy or low ascension and hard or high ascension. Kinda like that. Yeah. I think if they're seeing that the lowest ascension is punishing difficulty, but they want to make sure high ascension is still very difficult, it makes sense, right? To make some enemies easier on lowest ascension, but harder on highest ascension. That makes sense. They did that with Owl Magistrate as well, and Slimed Berserker. Sweet. They nerf Phantom, but only at lower ascensions? Cool. And they nerf Waterfall Giant at lower ascensions. Alright, cool. I like all of those. Yeah, I think this, like, idea of making it clear to people that low ascension is an okay thing to be playing on, and high ascension is very hard. And then balancing the game appropriately, like, that makes a lot of sense. Slowly starting the process of making lower ascensions a little easier and high ascensions slightly harder. We want to do this gradually instead of all at once. Sure. Change a Slippery Bridge event will no longer offer to remove the same card multiple times unless it is already offered to remove all of the cards in your deck at least once. I had never had it do that. I didn't actually realize it could. Multiplayer changes. Multiplayer changes, cool. We got some art, that's awesome. Ascension first time tutorial pop-up. Writing. Bug fixes. Alright, cool. Lots of bug fixes. Who am I up to playing? Necrobinder looks like. Hello? Oh, there you go. Congratulations, encountering the Architect has unlocked Ascensions. Ascensions are a way to further challenge yourself and improve your mastery for each character. Completing a 3 with Ascensions will unlock progressively harder challenges. Completing Ascension 1 unlocks an epoch, but higher Ascensions are optional. Sweet. Awesome. Me too, Nightmare Eyes. Hey, always on the run, thanks to 23 months. I have some orange chicken outside my front door right now. Be right back. Alright, cool. Wait, I thought they made it so the art for Necrobinder had a left hand instead of a right hand. But that's still a right hand. Did they not do that? Did I hallucinate that patch note or something? That's a left hand. Oh, it is a left hand. It's just facing the wrong way, so it's confusing. Okay, cool. Good call. You know, I understand it being wrong on release a bit more now. It's actually really weird to understand that that's a left hand. Because it's... If you look at it at this direction, right? It is to the right of the other hand that you see. My camera's horizontally flipped, which does not help. Is my camera horizontally flipped? Maybe it isn't. And now I don't understand what's real anymore. I took a practice LSAT a few years ago. One of the weekends I was thinking about I could do something other than be a streamer. It was really interesting because you were like asked like these very like asked a bunch of questions about what exactly was meant in the passage you just read, and there was one passage that was like about the gaming economy in Ultima Online or something, and I was like, oh, I understand what all these words mean. No problem. I get it. And then there was another passage that was about how mirrors worked. I was so fucking confused. What the fuck is a mirror? I remember right, there was like an extended metaphor going on as well about reflection. I watched ASL Group C when Moletrap and Diggity cast it on Monday evening on Moletrap's stream. And I watched the Artosis and Tasteless cast of it later. I feel like Artosis and Tasteless did not spend as much time as they should have talking about how fucking epic it was. And they did a very professional cast of it. And they spent a lot of time talking about how epic it was, but they undersold how epic it was. Sorry, Magnum Abbage. In theory, if I could fight elites, I could go like jump, jump, jump or something. It would be a good act to be able to use wing boots. Or try it. I think I've only taken this on Ironclad. Ironclad feels more capable of taking extra elites because if you get ahead, you have the 6 and 8 healing as well to help. I don't really think the other ones here are that good though, so why not? Face hacks thanks to the Prime. For StarCraft, most compelling esport that is also completely unsustainable. Isn't it like the longest running esport? I don't know how unsustainable that is. Feels like if something has been going on for like ever, whatever, you know? Alright. I was choosing to believe that my game wouldn't lag anymore, despite having done nothing to fix that. My game still lags. That's unfortunate. Should try playing without mods, I guess. Site's not doable without taking chip damage? I think I often take a little bit of damage on the site, yeah. I do think Necrobinder is pretty good at it. I took an early Sleight of Flesh, I think my last Necrobinder run, and immediately won. The issue is that you're taking a curse, right? We confirmed that the V in VSync stands for VOD. I think it's likely. Oh, absolutely. The StarCraft pros who are still playing are doing it because they really like the game, and a lot of them have streaming income. That's very true. There's not a lot of money in it in terms of like prize purses. Chip in a bottle seems pretty good. Unfortunately, none of these apply a debuff. I could take a delayed pommel strike, or I could take a card that literally says delay. Let's try this one. Delay applies a debuff to yourself. I think it applies a buff to yourself. I think the parry change is a nerf to the card. Maybe? Definitely some interactions it's going to be worse with. Fish oil, cool. We take either Fear or Scourge. I don't know which one. I think Scourge, probably. Weird, they still haven't made it so VSync doesn't turn on every time you start a run. Yeah, I don't really understand that, to be honest. Oh, interesting. My enemy move trees aren't working anymore. I wonder why. I mean, probably the patch broke something, right? But I don't know what. I'll kill the one with less health. I'm sorry, you want this fight to hit on turn 1? Okay, Satan. This is not the one I would pick for needing a buff. Debilitate applies a debuff. I think it will also be useful later. Do I put Retain on Sleight of Flesh? It's like important to be able to play it, right? And Debilitate maybe, so I can match it up with when I weaken enemies? That makes sense later in the run to me. I think later in the run, it's less important to put Retain on Sleight of Flesh because, like, you do just get to the point where you can play it. Although, the character has a lot of card draw. Retaining a big block card's okay. I think Debilitate has such a big number on it, you try to just have it applied the entire fight, basically. So probably we don't retain that one. Unleash her? Retaining Unleash is vaguely interesting. I don't know. I have such a hard time in this event. I never know what to do. Suppose we fight Skulking Colony. Want to be able to retain a big block card, probably? Makes sense. Watch out for the colony. It has new animations now. Oh, I'm watching. Oh my god. I don't like it. I don't know if this is weird, but I'm seeing... like, I'm seeing a woman in high heels. I don't think that's weird. I think it looks like a woman in high heels. You know what I'm actually seeing a little bit? I'm seeing the, like, super famous Marilyn Monroe subway grate photo. Does she wear heels in that? Oh, they did an entire photo shoot. They were like, this is going to really do well, and took, like, 50. Doesn't surprise me. I'm trying to find the one that looks most like Skulking Colony. There are none where her arms are behind her that I can see, though. I like kind of see it, though, yeah? She's stunning. Yes, she is. She's skulking. Maybe I should have put Retain on Sleight of Flesh, huh? Hey, Aiko! Oh, that didn't work? Oh, shit. Well, my wing boots are not looking like they're going to be that useful. 2-cost cards block for me. That's kind of nice. Oh, maybe we take the dance then? Lean into that a bit. Is it glitches, or does Skulking Colony just look like this now? Game has decided to almost work. Thank you, game, for almost working. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too many jumps. So we go here. I should wait on this, right? Use it after Sleight of Flesh is in play. Or should I? 18, 9, 9. 36. Doesn't kill this. I could kill this outright? Could I? I got 36. I got 36. Wait. So it feels like it's going better. I do love the direction of just take the things that cost 2 or more. This turn is terrible, unfortunately. Maybe I was meant to kill this. Could I have killed it? I could have. I played this wrong. Oh well. Just got Travis Barker in Wiki Gotcha. Oh, what? What feels like the appropriate question? Some plating? Defy? I don't know about Wiki Gotcha. I have like almost played one gotcha game in my life. I don't know about this Terrarial. I'm pretty sure I take borrowed time and then I just, like, assume I've won. Do I have to do anything else? Is the music too loud? I don't think so, but I'll turn it down a little bit. I did really want the rolling boulder. Oh well. Does it start taking negative pulses? Is the music a bit quiet for anyone? Not sure. I'll turn it up a little bit for you, though. Oh, I blocked for, like, a lot? I forgot that my defense blocked by themselves. That's what I just did wrong. Oh, that's really funny. The thing is that the relics without the defense were already almost full blocking for me, so I just assumed that that must be how much they did. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of strong. 20. Two energy, blank text. Good card. Should wait, huh? What's the point of splitting it now? The next big issue is the damage, kinda being slow. This potion will help against the boss, though. Yeah, Helmet Relic seems quite good. Pull Aggro seems very good here, right? To me, I'm pretty sure I meant to take that one. I have 20 health. Probably that's okay. I've drawn borrowed time without it being relevant twice so far this fight. Little bit awkward. I guess I always have delay for the explosion turn. And this hand thing. is Mike Hosner. Try just learning some happy songs. I don't think we do happy songs anymore. There was a segment of the like early 2000s. It out-healed the damn this fucking thing. We had Jack Johnson singing a lot of happy songs. But I think we think it's cringe now, maybe. I don't know. Wait, it still didn't... What? Confusing. Because it died to Doom, I guess. Misery. Misery Sleight of Flesh? It seems kind of good, yeah. There's also a Shared Fate. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, I don't know if this procs twice if I apply 2 debuffs. Can't make Misery cost 2. You don't know that. Don't tempt me with a good time. Alright, I've still got Wing Boots to try to get extra elites in this act. Doesn't look like an act that really needs Wing Boots to get more elites, though. Also, I'd probably die to Decimillipede right now. If we're here and we're strong, we could jump here or here, I guess. I've been liking New Borrowed Time. I think it's a pretty cool card. It opens up an entire synergy space. Oh god, I took new headshots. They're apparently getting shared with my friends. Hold on. I have to see what I look like. It's downloading very slowly. Just got a Sneak Bite on floor 2. Unlucky. Oh, I think I look quite handsome. Very nice. You can't say. Snake Bite with Dance would go crazy. Hell yeah. Is Relax good here? If Relax were ever good, it feels like it would be good right now. On something. What if I just cloned Borrowed Time? Does it just win? There's no lax, so how can you relax? Okay. Good question, I guess. Unfortunate that Dance does not itself cost 2, huh? Because then I could clone Dance. I don't even know if that would be good. Alright, look. If Relax isn't good here, I think it's just never good, so let's take it, and then if we lose with it, we can be like, you know, confident in our decision to never take it again or something. Relax is good with Eradicate? Sure. Makes sense. This doesn't seem like a great fight for Relax. Nothing relaxing about a Grasshopper stealing your best card or whatever. There is a song that says Relax. Sorry. I think it says something slightly different from what you wrote. That isn't a real song, though. That was just for the movie Zoolander. It's a real song? Well, I mean, it is now. Because it was in the movie Zoolander. Oh, this is a very good deck for right-hand hand, isn't it? I guess I've never thought about the fact that that card could actually come back lots of times if you were in a situation where it were good. I just kind of look at it and wonder if I want a card that deals 4 damage and nothing else. I bet. Yeah, it does seem like it is bad with borrowed times still, somehow. Like, we're in the best possible situation for it, and it's still bad anyway. Iron thinks the 40 months, well, not bad. Just like, I don't know. Whatever. Can it proc itself? Maybe. I don't know. Every run you've seen me play, I get domain. Okay. I do not currently have a domain, but maybe it will show up soon. We could take a Blight Strike just to have a lot more damage. We could take a Death's Door. I don't... Like, Death's Door is a block card, but everything that costs 2 makes 10 block passively. I don't feel like I care about it very much here. I might just skip. Like, I don't know, they seem kind of fine. Deck's cooking a bit there, yeah? What is my favorite strawberry flavored thing? Probably strawberries. To be honest. Double relax. Block for 51. Is it good? I don't know if it's even good. Yeah, orthonormal basist. That sounds about right to me. Like a Pelagro? Just another thing that procs off of all our synergies. I just invented this sort of deck. I know. I don't think that's true. Somebody said that there was a new Entimencer. You were lying to me? What the fuck? Didn't take you for liars, Twitch chat. Wrong guy. Very likely that I just misread the comment. His arm looks different. Oh my god, it is a new Entimencer. Why is your arm so big? Entimencer, what's wrong? Oh, drawing borrowed time off that is so bad. Well, that's shit. $32 incoming. Block potion blocks for 10. It's fine. Entimencer has been working on his biceps. Well, man thinks 58 months. He's beefed up. I don't know, chat. You're lucky I like you. Just got back from a concert. Hope I'm doing well. I am doing well. I'm doing pretty okay. Oh, okay. The potion doesn't do anything, right? I should have used the potion, maybe. Like the previous turn, though. Book Repair Knife. Whenever a non-minion enemy dies to Doom, heal 3. This is the first time I've had this in a situation where I actually apply Doom. That's kind of cool. Take a Snap Plus. I don't hate it. Let's take a Snap Plus. The HRT makes you non-being. That. I'm okay with Bing Bong or AoE damage. Probably. Maybe I even like AoE damage more against this boss fight. This boss fight seems kind of bad for me. My deck is taking its sweet time to actually kill anything. But Bing Bong's so cool. Anyway, we're just gonna do this one. Alright, I guess we're taking Bing Bong. I don't really know what to upgrade. Oh, this applies for longer? Maybe that one. Unblock per attack seems really bad to you. It's like good in a Shiv deck and nothing else, kinda. Is it good in a Shiv? I don't even know if it is good in a Shiv deck. I think that's the concept. Could have played Strike for 7 damage there. Not bad. I want to hold off on Putrefy until later. Done better that turn too. We're just vibing. It's fine. This one, this one, this one. Just retain a defend so that we don't have to reshuffle it. Probably meant to do that earlier in the turn. It should be n plus 1 block for n is the number of attacks that turn. That feels like it makes it even stronger for the deck that already wants it and doesn't do anything else really. Oh, all of those cards had retain. Fine, fair. Four attacks for 10 block. Guess so. What does this elite do? It lulls you into a false sense of security, and then, out of nowhere, it pounces. It's just died every time before it gets up to the part where it pounces, so I don't know what it does. It does buff itself. Slow. It's a large hand, huh? Oh, it died to Doom, so I healed. Forgot about this. Do I survive Decimillipede? I survive it. Happy about it. Oh, actually, Misery is obscene in this fight, isn't it? Because I have a Potion of Doom. Cool. These aren't minions? How does this work? See if I heal here. No? I don't think so. Good Misery, though. Duplicator, sweet. Borrowed time number 2, okay. Oh, and 3. Right, hi Bing Bong. I'll take another elite. Bing bong, the run is dead. Do, 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 do. When Asti attacks, why aren't the daisies shuffled into the deck? They are, right? Are they not? Mr. Bees has a bigger arm now. A very small arm and a very big arm. It is like a classical funny thing. The enemy, which is part big and part small. Do I think Mr. Bees works out the library? Maybe. Should we go 2 more of these? I don't know. I don't know why not. Seems fine. I could use damage. How do I deal more damage? I don't have a fucking clue. A duplication potion, my 1 damage card, I think. I think that's the answer. Did I see the lawsuit against Mr. Bees? I did not. What has Mr. Bees done now? Grace Ganardo, thanks for the 69 months. It is the joke number. Appreciate it. Vigor wears off. Well done, Vigor. Okay. I'm just a little bit concerned that I'm about to be placed in this enemy's mouth. But I think if that doesn't happen, like, it seems pretty hard to die in the fight, right? Yeah, I can just play a Frantic Escape and take no damage that turn, once they stop costing a 1. Unbelievable that they cost 1 right now, so inconsiderate. That one? That one? This one? This one? This one? This one? Rolling boulder would have been nice. Only we could all just have a rolling boulder, huh? Guess this. Your wife took roll boulder. Divorce. Sorry to hear about the divorce. Eradicate with Akabeko and 3 copies of Borrowed Time. Does make 2 of them. Also, if I play it for 2, it blocks. That's a lot of reasons to like an Eradicate here, right? I think that's a lot of reasons to want an Eradicate. I could make the Eradicates deal double damage. It seems kind of good. There are presumably other things I could click on here, right? Retain, deal 22 damage X times. Alright, these have more health than before? They look mostly the same. Why not Unleash? Don't know that I actually play it that often. Definitely could be fine, though. The floor was raised, not the ceiling. I just read the patch notes on the stream. Uh, 32 incoming. Right. seem kind of good. 2 Melancholy plus, maybe? Interesting card, right? Like sometimes it blocks for a lot because it costs more, and sometimes it blocks for less because it costs less. But it still always blocks for 17. I'm gonna take it because it seems fun. I don't think it was correct to do, but it does seem fun. Nice. Nice floor. Minus 15 health. 2 relevant upgrades. Won the fight. This is the first skill I exhaust. The one that AoE... Nope. Maybe I want a Happy Flower here, and maybe I want a Deathbringer and a card remove. I guess I could go Happy Flower, Deathbringer. Deathbringer seems quite good here, yeah. I think I definitely want Happy Flower. This is relevant energy. Ice Cream would have been very nice. But, you know, life goes on. I mean, this is just a very good card to play. Double dunce. Alright, now I go to another shop and it's just kind of awkward. Hi! Showing up at your friend's place and they're like all excited to hang out and you're like, well actually I just like spent all of my energy with other friends. Sorry. Is Deathbringer for the AoE weak or the Doom? Yep. We're correct. The joke's on me, you don't have friends. I don't know if I'm the one losing out there. Sorry to hear that. Hey dog, Barker! You saw a cool slime mold today. Is that in Slay the Spire? I only know about things which are from Slay the Spire. Ouch. Kind of ridiculous that I full block this turn, huh? I full block end the turn with 4 energy, and actually have 20 more block than I needed. Good little fight! Guess I could have put Happy Flower in a better number, maybe. I heal because it died to Doom. 2 copies of Severance? I don't think so. 2 copies of Shroud? Why not? Hey Benji! Bigger number? What is cheese but an ice cream? Status. Okay. Return. GMC, how are you? I think this is right. Yeah, I full blocked. What a thing to watch happen. Oh, I could have had it die to Doom and I would have healed. My bad. What if every time you upgraded a card with Wing Bong, you got 2 of them? Like, you're kind of adding a card to your deck when you upgrade a card, right? Sort of. I want to use... I don't think I want to use Akabeko, actually. 10 plus shovel unlocked in your silent run. Exciting. Does transforming card count as ending card for Bong? I wanted to immediately say yes, but then I realized I don't actually know. It must, right? Surely. How could it not? You have a stream of 15 kittens and their cohabbing cats on the first monitor. Well, don't expect to be able to compete with that. Oh, I should have it die to Doom, though. Okay, doesn't matter. It's fine. Kunai? Kunai is kind of out there. Batch for Kunai, I guess. 2 of them. I sold the knife. Oh, yeah. Well, another reason why I didn't have to do that. So down for there to be reasons that I don't have to do that. Will I proc Kunai? I think this deck procs Kunai fairly well. I proc Kunai this turn. If I want. I don't think I want. But I could. Another observation is... I don't particularly need to proc Kunai, do I? Where's my thing? I shoot them lots. Stop. Someday I will draw one of the Eradicate thingamajigs. Or I won't. So I guess I need to prepare myself for the possibility that I never do. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Sure me. Someday I will, but it is not this day. Today we fight. Ride out with me. Fourth Aelingus! I can't think of that without thinking about Magic the Gathering before. Unlucky. It says gremlin horns on its tail. Interesting. You're doing some weird shit with this test subject. I vulnerable it? Never? Stability doesn't matter that much then, huh? Is it true that someone's making a Magic the Gathering movie? I don't know. Most of the things I know about Magic the Gathering these days are against my will. There are new Dwarf Fortress Magic cards, and the art is just screenshots of the game. You're disappointed? Yeah. Seems like an interesting system. You wonder if someday they'll make an original IP for it. You know, completely fair. I can only get it in Fortnite. Maybe soon. Most of the things I know about Fortnite are also against my will. I guess I won. Cool. I should just play Sleight of Flesh, probably. But I take damage if I do that. Yeah, I'm not willing to spend the entire fight waiting to draw that again. Just take some damage, it's fine. Ooh, has this been changed? I think I like that. Oh, also I discounted Melancholy 1, so it was probably even the right play. I did not make the choice because it was the right play, though, to be clear. I made the choice because I wanted the fight to be over faster. Bound, you can only play one bound card per turn. So I could not, for example, play Borrowed Time and Eradicate this turn, unfortunately. If we wait until the week runs out, we'll get more value out of Eradicate. I have a Gremlin Horn? I wonder if there was a point where I wasn't checked out of this round. Probably not. You're welcome, blah. I don't know, this collector thing is kind of scary. I would appreciate the game being a little bit harder, Idle Ray. I think that answers your question. Probably a bit better. GG! Architect, you killed my parents. Free Suite 1 run. Sleight of Flesh on floor 1 has happened 2 runs in a row, I think. And I won both of them pretty easily. Is that right? I feel like it's right. Looks like I died on the graph. Well, I did, right? The Architect kills you. That's the true irony of people complaining about the game being too hard to win. The literal end of the game is that you die every time. Can I sort by only Necrobinder somehow? Yeah, I did take Sleight of Flesh on floor. I guess it's floor 2 technically. That was run 271, my favorite number. No way, that's your favorite number? I'm sorry, you have to get a new one. Can't have my favorite number. That's not how it works. That's why I had to choose 271, because all the ones before were taken. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my orange chicken in the fridge. Bunch of cool indie games are dropping. Is it true? Vampire Survivor card game is pretty fun. I've heard that. Ooh, Winged Boots or Nails Bones. I've taken Nails Bones, I think 100% of the time it's been offered so far. How's it doing? 6 out of 8? That's like pretty good. Especially given that I'm not looking at the act math before clicking on it. It's certainly not bad enough to change my strategy yet. My strategy of clicking on it every time. Actually, they just buffed 2 of the Nial's relics, right? They just got even better. 150 gold and transform strength. Hotfix, okay. I got enough gold to remove my injury. I mostly just transformed the card. Let's be real. Uninstall? How much damage did I just take? Oh, I bet that lag is from whatever thing is trying to parse their moves. Crashing. Took 16. Watch my old defect over-explained Ascension 20 video. Cool. It's nice that those are still useful to people. Okay. Shit. I've gotten this event with a lot of gold twice in a row. Makes it worse. Fight through looks sweet now. Oh no. What if I have to take fight through because of how cool it looks? I kind of almost afford a membership card, but not quite. Feels bad. Do it? Do what? Buy the bomb? Fight through plus smokestack looks kind of interesting. Quite a lot of damage. Can't think of any reason that the bomb would be particularly good in this act. If it was the other act, I could take it for the genders fight, but isn't the other act. Just buying a potion. Hey, Arya! Bloody Marlene's the prime. I thought membership card was always an insta-click. Alright, we can click it. You heard a Skulking Colony was added specifically to hard counter the bomb. Whoa. These 3 are really good. I don't know which one I like the most. Probably Cold Snap. I don't know. I'll take Cold Snap. Hey, blip. If I ever had Rocket Punch defect work. I have successfully taken Rocket Punch on defect before. I think it's basically just a, like, strike plus now. Really do more than that for me. Smokestack better than fire breathing. I don't know. I've probably like taken it twice or something. Alright, we only got one set of statuses. That seems pretty good. We still have this Frost Orb. Oh, my Lightning Orb wasted my potion. Well, I still blocked for 4 that turn. And then there's this turn as well, right? Just hint. Thank you, Lightning Orb. He's Vannerson. Alright, pretty good fight. I did use 2 quite valuable potions then. Got a blocked potion and a Book of 5 rings. Ooh, feral. I feel like every time they update the art for defect, defect is sexier than last time. I mean, one of us is feral right now, that's for sure. Heyo. Awooga. Otter Hammer, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Can't stop looking at how bulky Defect's legs are. Defect did not skip leg day. No potions here is slightly concerning. I'm pretty sure my current read on Claw is that it's just pretty good. I was not particularly prepared to have that read on the card when I started playing the game, but I don't know. I sure keep winning with it. Leisure. This might be a good scroll, yeah? With all the zero cost stuff. I could also just card remove. Card move's real good. Wow, Squee, thanks for the 77 months. Appreciate it. Nice thing about buying Scroll is it gets me 1 closer to Book of 5 rings proccing. That is kind of nice. And drawing cards is fun. It's another good point. I think I just have to card remove though. Unfortunately. My phone's blowing up. My friends are all getting sent photos from my latest headshot thing. You are not prepared to see Skulking Colony actually skulking around. Because hey, it's the Skulky, and it likes to skulky around. Is this anything? Headshot thing is that? I just got, you know, photos taken. You don't currently get to see them. Feels bad. Do I play Barrel here? Probably. Am I doing a red carpet or something? I think I'm doing YouTube thumbnails, which is like almost as prestigious. But maybe not quite. My group chat is literally 6 hearts in a row. But as like individual messages, not as like one message with 6 hearts. YouTube to Game of Thrones and Star Wars. Is that the plan? I don't live in LA. I feel like living in LA, it would be easier to like make the connections to do that kind of thing. Abigail doesn't live in LA? Oh wow. Gives very lives in LA vibes, to be honest. That's awesome. Impressive. So, I don't want to take any of these cards, but I want to make that proc. A bit awkward. I'm probably fine. The thing is, I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade Overclock. And I'm a little bit concerned about having this much health against Antelope, but at least I have Fortifier, so if I draw Defend on the relevant turn, that's like enough. In British, LA is the feminine. Interesting. Matt Smith, thanks for the Prime! When Ball Lightning gets new art, Defect will be unstoppable. So true. Can't take Ball Lightning right now because it doesn't have new art yet. But soon it could. Crazy things in 32 months, appreciate it. This thing attacks you for quite a lot. It's kind of messed up. Alright, I think I'm fine. You notice I rest a lot more than in Slay the Spire 1. Is that because the balance has you take more damage, or is it because you're still learning the game? I think it's because there's no Act 4, mostly. The strategies that you aim for winning this game don't require you to have like a massive boss fight at the end that you beat, which means that you get to aim for much lower things which require fewer upgrades and stuff. There's also just that the upgrades are worse. Well fought, Jimothy. Voltaic looks so cool now. I feel like Defects cards are the coolest looking cards. Do they have like artist credits on the art on the card? I feel like that would be cool to add. Are they all done by Marlowe? I don't know if like they're all done by Marlowe maybe, in which case you don't need to specify because it's just all Marlowe. Yeah, I don't know. Voltaic already looked cool. So true. If it's all one person putting the credit is funnier though. Maybe true. I can take genetic algorithm. I think it's fine. Spinner is not really how I'm trying to deal damage. This is how I'm trying to deal damage. No all for one is too bad. I wonder what happens if I never get an all for one. Four upgrades? Doesn't feel like a deck that desperately needs a fourth energy. But also... Oh wait, you can upgrade Claw. I forgot. Claw upgrade actually does something in this game. Okay. YOLO. What else should I do? I think genetic algorithm gets to a point where it blocks enough without you needing to upgrade it. Like if it's already blocking for enough to full block on every turn in the game, what's the point of having upgraded it, you know? Do you upgrade Glacier since I want to play Glacier every time it's drawn? Claw plus Islaw. Stop in the name of the Claw. I don't remember what card remove costs. I've removed Injury and Strike, I want to say. I guess it costs 200? Kind of a lot. I wonder if it's like possible to show the player how much card remove costs like on the act map or something. Probably not, right? Is this the last run? I don't decide yet. There will eventually be a last run of the night, but it might not be this one. Kind of a good boot sequence. It's also a good hologram. Hologram is a lot like having another claw. It's a very good boot sequence with a bag of prop. I just don't have that many block cards. I also don't have that much to spend energy on anyway. It's a very good hologram. They're all so good here. I don't know. Not used to playing a run where all three of these cards are so good. Hologram often very good. Claw is good when it's, you know, when you're putting the other claws in your deck. Boot sequence is like... I don't know. I don't know if Bag of Prep makes it better or worse. Take a boot sequence and see how it does. New Niao's Fury plus Claw combo. Sounds pretty good. I don't even need to play it. Now what? Lucas! Can you afford to tank Claw's elo? Oh, true. True, actually. True and important. Kinda weird playing this run after that Necrobinder run. Like, there are turns where I actually have to block by playing cards which block, instead of just blocking for 50 for free. Get another proc on Book of Five Rings from that, kinda nice. Cool-Headed Plus is a very good card in this deck. I wonder if I just want the fight. Trying to think of what event would be particularly good here. I don't really... Like, any card remove is good. Would Bing Bong be good? I guess Bing Bong's good. I don't know if that was particularly good. It's fine. You could... Yeah, I could mod it. My issue with modding stuff, which, like, makes the game easier to play by showing you hidden information, I guess, is I don't necessarily want to make the game easier to play for myself. Showing the enemy AI tree, which unfortunately has crashed, but which I am often doing. That one I like because it lets my viewers see what the enemy AI tree is, which feels valuable to y'all. And also because that's a major enough thing that I would like go look it up on the Wikipedia if I wanted to know anyway, and that's just kind of boring. Like, I'd rather just have it in-game than have you sit there waiting for me to finish looking something up on Wikipedia. But the thing with the shop price, like, that feels like something I should be required to keep in my head while I do a run or something like that. If you could write it down and manually track it as derived info and not hidden, and therefore fair game. Yeah, I don't really agree. The first turn that boot sequence has been really like, oh wow, that's good here. I can always watch my own VOD. It's true that I can work out what card remove costs if I want to. That is true. You like to write it on the map. Well, that's kind of fun. Imagine if this game had, like, public online matchmaking for multiplayer, and you got paired with people who drew whatever they wanted on the map. Probably a bad idea. Second to Feral? I'm not gonna say no, right? Like, sure, we'll take it. Write your phone number on the map, so if you lose it, it can be returned to you. That's nice. Here we go. I think Feral's quite strong already. I think making it give even more card plays would make it stronger. I've seen people scribbling all over the map for Fog of War effect. Don't you see the map though before you scribble on it? Like, I'm not sure I understand. Just turn your brain off like chat. Fair enough. Another cool headed? I am starting to kind of want energy now. Scroll real fast while your friend chooses the Meow bonus. Okay. I played around with Vaku's earrings with the new update. There's a new update. I didn't know that. Tried the new drum. I have not played an Ironclad run. I understand that the old drum wasn't being picked very often. I do think it was kind of a cool, unique effect though, so... I don't know, I just feel like a lot of my favorite Ironclad runs involved that card in some way. So it's a bit, like, kind of, too bad, in my opinion. Just keep on looking at silent cards and thinking of Afterimage. I think silent might actually be the worst here, though. Ironclad for energy gain makes some sense. Or exhaust. Exhaust. Like a burning effect would be incredibly strong right now. Necrobinder. I don't think I've ever clicked on Ironclad cards at this event before. A strange choice. Oh no, I must have, because I've gotten Feed. Maybe that was from the Ancient Reward, though. Feed would be good, though. It would work with the genetic algorithm. Lots of reasons to take lots of hallway fights. Feral and Anger. I guess that's an idea. Do I answer based on which classes cards I want, or do I just base it? Honestly base it on my favorite color? Yeah. Does event have stats for the options, or does it just show option 1, 2, 3? Like if I mouse over it? Can't really pay attention to stats which are like 1. N equals 1. Not sure that's super useful. Alright, let's get a second instance. Brand isn't quite what I was thinking, but I guess it does exhaust cards. And with 1 strength, my claws will deal more damage. Genius. I want an uppercut? I don't know. I don't think I want Anger, but the thing that Anger does is very funny. Should I just do Juggernaut Frost Orbs? Maybe I just do Juggernaut Frost Orbs. It doesn't feel like my deck needs more damage, right? That's not... I mean, it's cool. I don't think I ever got Juggernaut Frost Orbs in the entire time I was playing Slay the Spire 1. It was definitely one of the things you could do. Maybe I should just do it for the novelty. I just don't think my deck needs more damage right now. Like, it's going to deal as much damage per turn as playing 1 Claw. Like, who cares? I just think Brand is better. Do it for the thumbnail? Absolutely not. I refuse. But it's cool. Well, we'll get to do it in a cool way at a later date, I guess. Uppercut, yes or no? I definitely need to upgrade it for it to be worth having, but I can just immediately upgrade it. I don't, like, have to upgrade anything else. My upgrade was going to be cool-headed, and I was going to be happy about it. Feels like vulnerables. I mean, like, vulnerable seems like more damage than Juggernaut, is what I'm trying to say. Like, Juggernaut doesn't actually seem like it deals... It deals a lot of damage, but my deck deals so much damage. That relative to how much damage my deck deals isn't actually that much damage. Could grab a hologram. A barrier from Mr. B's. I feel like Mr. B's just dies. I don't know. I don't really want to buy a hologram because it wastes my heal for 20. I only get 11. It also means I have to spend 51 gold on a hologram. That's the other reason. Alright. One turn of Uppercut being in the deck has been awesome so far. Good start. Will we ever get a Mr. B's cosplay stream? Also, if not, why not, I think is an important question to consider. Why won't Jorbs cosplay Mr. B's for us? Alright, the next time I draw a claw, I win the fight, so I don't have to play it again. And taking damage is kind of fine, because I have a heal for 20 on top. Nautical Insanity, thanks for the 47 months. First me channel 7 orbs, each combat deal 30 damage to all enemies. That seems very good. I don't think I want these. When did the Steam reviews are driven by what the popular streamers think? Yes. Unless it's all like a government conspiracy. But yes, I think so. Zero cost attacks. I'm just gonna upgrade a cool-headed and then upgrade another cool-headed and be pretty happy about it. We don't have to try to make large cultural statements about games right now, do we? Ow. I think this dies before its big attack, though. Whoa. That was fucking wild. Holy shit. I was not ready. Maybe it doesn't die. Shall we find out together? How do we do it? We end the turn, and then we do this. Nope. Then we do this? Nope. Oh, I got a boost away. Okay, good. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. Feels like it takes me an extra turn to win the fight now. Guess we're fine. This is kind of the dream claw deck. You just like have Cool Headed and Claw, and those two cards put together win the entire game. Just like conceptually. These two defect commons, if put together, defeat every enemy. Machine learning looks pretty good. Modded also looks pretty good. I think modded is a bit more exciting. I don't know. It's not like I have any focus. Machine learning is nothing to sneeze at here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a machine learning. The thing it does is quite valuable, is the thing. They didn't give me Runic Pyramid? Excuse me? Hello? Why? Why didn't you give me Runic Pyramid? I'm overwhelmed by rage. I deserved a Runic Pyramid. I've been so good. I paid my taxes. I think Darv has the same offerings in both acts, but doesn't always offer the same thing, right? Keep Genetic Algorithm because it's a good draw as my 5th card this turn, or 6th card. Look at that machine learning, holy. Where is the hologram card? Where's the all for one card? That's what I want. Play this, so I'll play it. I thought that was gonna be better than it was. Good. Metronome's doing things. Metronome seems kind of good. I found one focus. Does some work. I feel like I might have gotten buffed, but also I feel like I might be misremembering and it didn't actually get buffed. I don't know. The thing attacking for 15 versus 20, I mean. New animations for the Fabricator. It's pretty cool. Maybe the Fabricator will become an elite. I have to do a lot of math here. I don't know if I'm into that. Eventually this is going to go off, right? That seems good. 5, 8. Guess we have 24 there. And I think I want the claw next turn, so I don't play overclock. I am certain that the eyeball elite will be changed in some way at some point. Although it might just get cool animations, but maybe that'll be enough. I don't know. Spodge Waffle! Thanks for the 2 months, appreciate it. Good turn. I keep on getting offered not claw. Kinda weird. Not sure why they are doing that to me. I hope they change it to make it hit harder, because it would be funny. Legit. That's also my approach to game balance, and is why I should maybe not be in charge of balancing any games. The thing I've learned about myself over the years. The beta update may have invalidated my streamer client. True. True, actually. Alright, so I feel like I've drawn my deck upside down. That's too bad. But also pretty sure that when they exhaust all of my cards that aren't claw, that doesn't end well for them. Oh. So I didn't want to kill that one. That's fine. You have to go to the potting. Can I pause the stream? Just like watch me on your phone while you're in the bathroom. I give consent. Claw? I guess we could take Claw here. Might be a good card. Doesn't that feel weird to know? The thing is, my viewers are all really cool, so I kind of just have to assume that all of y'all are fucking right now. That's a bunch of people who can get it. Why would they be watching me instead? So, I mean, kind of have to just learn to be comfortable with stuff like that. Vodder, thanks for the 59 months. Appreciate it. Got a bad news for me? I don't know. There's some, like, bad news that I'd actually be pretty happy to hear right now, so... Neat. Gaffer Pant. Elbow bar, hello. The patch notes say that Doormaker is dealing slightly less damage than the other two Act 3 bosses to people, which sounds right. I think maybe some people are just, I don't know, not people who should be in charge of balancing strategy games. If only there were someone else capable of balancing this strategy game to make up for the fact that I do not know how to. Alas, it falls to me, a person who has played 60 hours and almost beaten Ascension 10, to provide the world with opinions about the correct balance of Slay the Spire. Genetic algorithm being rare has been fine. I do kind of miss it. It's been fine. Machine Learning Plus? Looks like I upgraded my cool head-heads. It would be kind of nice to upgrade all 4 claws. You're just kind of cute, right? I don't know if it's good, but it's definitely fun. Upgrade a genetic algorithm because it deserves it. Oh no. Unfortunately, there's nothing merit-based about upgrades in Slay the Spire. In fact, often it's the cards which aren't doing well which get upgraded. How unfair is that? Does that make you upset? It makes me upset. What would a vibes-based upgrading run do? Are the vibes good at Slay the Spire? I don't even know what my potions do. Apparently that gives me orb slots. That'll be useful later, maybe. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, do I cold snap to try to Metro now? Slightly interesting.
I guess the first claw could have hit something else. I don't think it matters much now that we have Bias Cog down though. Just can't get rid of this claw. It's like a boomerang. I did go for the Ice Plus. Seems pretty decent. Alright, we rest. I am not at full health. Awkward. Turn 1, Biased Cog against a test subject. Kinda sketch. Kinda sketch, no? It's a long fight. It's a long fight. I don't think I can. Won't be a long fight if I play Bias Cog now. It might be. The enemy would still have to kill me, right? Just using both potions? I think I'm just using both potions this fight. Died to the Doormaker by playing Bias Cog too early. Sorry for your loss. I should have just played Hotfix probably. I don't know. It costs 0 bucks for 8. Not terrible. More than 8. Night Twitch chat. Wild to hang out with someone for so long and not be sure, yeah? The Vampire Survivors Douse posted a picture of the Vampire Survivors vampire making out with Defect. Why? Why did they do that? Presumably they didn't have to do that. Sounds hot. Twitch chat. Am I among the depraved? It's okay if I am, I just want to know. I ever think about you while I'm falling asleep? I think I'm more likely to do that while I'm failing to fall asleep than while I'm falling asleep. I think about work when I'm falling asleep sometimes. I think that's a thing humans do. You didn't stack genetic algorithm. Hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, does Mound look different for each character? No. When you were saying it's another, it's like you hadn't seen it earlier in the show. This is my second time fighting the queen, so. It was this color on Necrobinder too, right? I don't know, it would make sense to me to have it be a different color for different characters. But at the same time, that feels like it would be confusing. Oh no, I don't know what I like. Last cog or not? One more deck cycle, maybe? I got lots of health, so it's not like I'm desperately needing to play Bioscog or I die. What's the best strat for the boss? Make the minion low, then damage boss and kill minion only on high numbers. I mostly just kill the minion and then kill the boss, to be honest. Hasn't ever really felt like a fight that requires complex strategizing. I think when the numbers are close enough that you have to do something complicated, what the thing is you have to do is kind of parsable. Like, you can work that out. It's going to be dependent on the situation. But the numbers have not been high enough in this fight for me to care very many times in playing the game. Wonder what the situation is up to lately. Do you think the situation is in their room, maybe? GG! Yeah, I just kind of took claws and then won. That is... So I didn't ever get an all for one, right? Too bad. But when I'm conceptualizing what I want a claw deck to look like, that's basically what I want a claw deck to look like. Have 3 or 4 claws and then a bunch of cool-headed plus, and then you just win. All for one's like cool or whatever, but I don't know. You can win just fine without it, right? Feral did well. Gotta say mod Oliver. Annoyingly, the post is on Twitter. Gross. Is Claw more fun or less fun now that it's more viable compared to other strats? I don't know. Claw's always been a very linear thing. Like, you take a claw and then you take another claw. It's very monotonic. Like, the run doesn't have a lot of inflection or anything. You just kind of put claws in your deck. Yeah. Alright, I'll look. Fine. I'm looking against my will because people have made me look at this. I can, oh. Okay. Enhance. Good grief. There's a bundle, Slay the Spire 2, and Vampire Crawlers. I see. Very cool. I can't show this on stream. It would be illegal, probably. Would Claw be more interesting if it was even stronger? I don't know. You didn't think it would be cute, and so emotionally rich as well. Quite lovely. Chat, I've been working on a game. I spent like 36 hours straight doing game dev work. And made something that, like, can actually be played for 20 minutes. I think it's very unenjoyable, and I maybe would be doing harm to the world by continuing to work on it and releasing it. It's like if there was a Dark Souls incremental game, which was also a horror reality game, or something like that. It isn't quite Doki Doki Literature Club, but it isn't not either. What if Doki Doki Literature Club was also a soul-sucking, overwhelming RTS? I'm just trying to say every word that makes the game not fun at the same time. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how to do game dev. Do I, like, make a shitty demo and put it up in a month, or do I spend 2 years trying to make something good? I don't know what I'm meant to do. But I've been having fun with that. Shitty demo in a month every time. Alright. There are no current live service gacha elements. Maybe there should be. Maybe I can get it bundled with Slay the Spire 2. I'll take 50% of the profits from the bundle sales. Thank you, Megacrit. Chat, the sun has gone down. Like, put that trash out, read a book, go to sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow we will be starting on Ironclad. It's a good place to start. I'll see you next time.